Hi, this is John Rowell for the Rowell Report. Today is Wednesday, August 6th, 2025, and this is my second video update of the day. I just noticed that there is the possibility of a meeting next week between President Vladimir Putin and President Donald Trump. This is a great development in this whole situation, given the most recent acrimonious dialogue between the two countries, and even the mention of nuclear submarines and nuclear threats and dead hands and all that. So this could be potentially a very positive development. Unfortunately, given the tremendous amount of Senate and House support for a pro-Ukraine policy, I don't know how far this meeting could go, resulting in a solution until the United States recognizes that Russia has more of a national security interest in Ukraine than the United States does. This situation will be hard to resolve. The United States has not recognized any or given any validation to what Russia is demanding, and has not dialogued with them about those points. So it seems that it would be very difficult to find an actual agreement between the two countries if they're only giving validity to the Ukrainian side and the Ukrainian demands. So the situation is that Ukraine is losing this war, and without any intervention on the part of the United States, Ukraine its military could collapse, kind of like a house of cards, similar to the Afghan forces collapsed upon the advance of the Taliban, possibly not that fast, but Ukraine is running out of soldiers and it's running out of military equipment. It's losing some of its most important eastern cities, and then once those cities are taken, then those key cities will break up the Ukrainian defense lines, and Russia will start to make advances towards Kiev and towards Odessa. And once they get to Odessa, this war is practically over. They can cut off all exports towards the Black Sea, at least through that part of Ukraine. Ukraine would be forced to send that through Romania and other countries. And so this would be a very bad development for Ukraine. But of course, if the Russian forces get to Kiev, this is all over. And they don't need to get to Western Ukraine in order to collapse the Kiev government. They just need to get to Kiev. So they don't really need to go relatively that far. So anyway, I don't know if this meeting by the two leaders would be to head this possibility off at the pass, so to speak, to stop the Russian advance so that the Ukrainians don't collapse, or if it's because they would just want to remedy some of the acrimonious rhetoric that has happened over the past couple of weeks. Anyway, more information should be coming out about that meeting, and I'll try to come back in and comment about that. But for the moment, I see some positive things that could come from that meeting, maybe just to tone down the rhetoric. But as far as finding a solution, until President Trump recognizes that Russia has valid concerns that need to be addressed, I don't think that there will be any immediate conflict resolution between Ukraine and Russia will continue to advance. So anyway, that is my update for today. So let's hope that things move in a positive direction. Nobody wants nuclear war or the threat of nuclear war, especially those who have been through the Cold War. You know what that's like. So we don't need that. Nobody needs that. So anyway, I updated on my post that I'll be out of town for 8 or 9 days, and I'll try to update as I can, but my updates will be limited. Anyway, I wish everyone well, and thank you for joining me today. Take care. Bye-bye.